But I don't know why that old head hit me in the back of candy. But that's why her ass got fired. Hey y'all, it's Valeria Monet, aka the Real Bitch Rap YouTube, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all a story of me getting my teacher fired from school. Today's video, as you can see, I just told y'all it's gonna be a little story time and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm just gonna be talking to y'all and stuff about my channel and stuff. Thanks for the views. And I'm gonna be doing a part 2 of my followers, but I'm gonna do that soon. It ain't gonna be yet, but I'm gonna do it soon. Also, I think this week I'm gonna be going to the seafood place, so I might vlog at the seafood place. And so basically that's what I got coming up for y'all. So if y'all could let me know in the comment section down below on how you like my channel so far, what you want to see on my channel and stuff like that. If y'all could let me know. I try to go with my little wig some so it can look decent enough on camera, so I won't be looking a hot mess, because I know that other video I was looking a hot mess because I didn't care. I just threw on some. So I just got out of school. I just finished school. We're gonna get straight into the video. I forgot that. How y'all let me forget that? I'm in 7th grade, and I don't know what I did to piss her off. Who pissed at her cornflakes? Somebody pissed at her sis cornflakes that day, because I don't know what was wrong with her. But I guess I ain't listening to her or something that day. I don't think I was listening to her, but shit, I don't know. I forgot. But I don't think I wasn't listening to the teacher or something, because what she did was like, why the fuck would you do that? But okay, so you know how y'all at the end of the school year, y'all have parties and stuff. I think it was the last day of school. It was the last day of school. A lot of kids in the class. You know, I'm not the only one in the class that's cutting a fool, but other kids is too. So she picks me out of the whole bunch. Like, it's time for that bullshit. Obviously, she had some fake animosity with me, because she kicked me out of the class when she could have kicked other students out. She could have kicked other kids out too, right with me. So it's just like, did you have favorites, or is it because I'm black? Something. What is it? Like, what's the tea? Like, why you kick me out of the class? That's what I want to know. So it was lunchtime, and we went to lunch or whatever. And I guess I tried to go back to the class because she kicked me out before we went to lunch. So they be like, when we was in middle school, you have to get up with your class. You can't get up with another class. So I got up with my class, and I left and went back to her class. So I'm sitting in the class. She like, Valeria, you're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm like, come back after lunch. So I'm coming back. So this is when I go to the, she kicks
dreams that you could do so.
Me out the class, because she said I don't need to be in here. So she kicks me out the class. So I go to the class she sends me to, or they send me to. So I go to that class. I'm just sitting there. I was thinking, like, I brought some of this class and I can't even eat it.
Y'all are going to jail. Period.
It was a big bag. I'm gonna show y'all how it looked. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But it was a long bag, about this, about like this. It was long. It was a big bag of Starburst, because I just found something for the class that was enough for us. So that's when I don't know, I think I said, I tells my teacher, I'm like, I tells the person that they sent me to, I'm like, I brought something for that class and I'm not even gonna be able to eat it, so can I go get my stuff? So she lets me out and go get my stuff. She lets me to go get my stuff. So then I goes in the classroom and I'm asking the teacher, I'm like, can I get my stuff back? I was like, because there's no reason for y'all to be eating my stuff and stuff like that. So that's when she digs it. She put my candy in her drawer. Like in their desk. when everybody else candy not even in her desk. She puts my candy in her drawer. So I'm like, why my candy in your drawer for? Like, what you trying to do? Steal it or something? Cause I mean, it's not that deep. It's not that deep over some cheap candy. So that's when sis gets my candy out. She think I didn't see her. She gets my candy out her drawer. So we walks outside. We walks outside the classroom. So all right. So I'm gonna explain to y'all. I'm about to get up for y'all. So y'all, I didn't ever get up. Whoa, I'm gonna sit down. So then she was like, wait. So she's standing like right here, and I'm standing like right here. This is her, this is me. I'm standing right here. She's standing right here. I'm standing right here. So she just said, no, I'm standing right here and she's standing right here. So I'm just standing right there. I'm like, is you gonna get my shit or what? And she takes the candy and she tosses it at my head, like, but she didn't really hit me in my, like, not in the front was, like, I guess I turned around, cause like I wasn't trying to look at the bitch, cause she's ugly, and she was making some face. She had a little old head, but she was making some face. So I turned my back or whatever, and like she didn't really hit me directly in the back of my head like that. She can't throw like upwards something. So like when she threw it, like it didn't really hit me in the back of my head. So I turned around like, I know this bitch did it. But the ISS teacher was walking down the hallway. He seen her throw it at me. So I'm looking at him like, did this bitch really just throw this shit at me? I swear to God, if it wasn't for that man, I would have drugged her down that hallway. If it wasn't for that man, I would have drugged her down that hallway, because I really had the opportunity to drag her. I had the opportunity to. Because you're not finna just throw something at me and think I'm not finna get your ass back. But I had the opportunity to drag her ass. If I did, I would have dragged the motherfucking mess out of that teacher. I would have drugged her. Today would have been the day. I swear to God. When she threw that bag of candy at me, I looked at her like, bitch. Sorry for my profanity, but I looked at her like, do you not know who my mama is?
Period!
Like, do you not know who my mama is? And you sitting here throwing stuff at me. So then the ISS teacher comes and he calls the police officer, because we have the police that work at our middle school. He calls him and he calls the principal and he lets them know. But they see the cameras because she did that shit right in front of the camera. So he lets them know that she threw a bag of candy at my head. So it went from there, then boom. So they escort the teacher out the schoolhouse. They escort her out the schoolhouse. So then I was like, they was asking me, they was like, what happened? I'm like, I just went down to the teacher room just to get my candy or whatever. The candy I brought for the class. I just went back and got it because what's the point of them having my stuff? I can't even get none. So they was like, I understand that. All she had to do was hand you the candy. Like, ain't no animosity over no bag of candy, girl. Period. So that's when I think my mama came out there and they I think they was like, oh well, y'all gotta go to court this certain day, something like that. So boom, soon as the court day came, we had to go to court for this teacher for hitting me. We had to go to court. So we went to court. Okay, boom, I walked in the court. So you know how the courthouse, they call out like all the cases and stuff. They call out all the other stuff. So they call out all the cases and stuff. And then boom, they finally got to us. So we're in the courtroom with the teacher. So we sitting up there. I goes up because I had to testify. I had to testify for myself. So I goes up there and I'm sitting there like, wait, y'all, I never testified before. So I'm lost as hell. So the person, I think they was like, raise your left hand, put your right hand on the Bible. It's one of them, right hand, left. It's one of them. Cause see, I don't remember. But I think I had to put my right hand on the Bible. Yeah, I had to put my right hand on the Bible. and raise my left hand. So I'm like this with my right hand, my left hand up, and I'm putting my right hand on the Bible. So the lady, well, the man, I think it was a dude. I don't know if it was a dude or not. The judge, I think it was a dude or I don't know. It was a dude, I think. So he was saying something. No, it was the lady. It's the lady beside him. She was saying something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get the story right. She said something. She was saying something about, you know how you had to put your right hand on the Bible and you swear that you don't tell a lie, something like that, something. I was like, can she repeat that? Because, bitch, I didn't hear her. I was like, and then they was just like, sit down. I was like, okay. Like, bitch, I was clueless as fuck. So, boom, they started asking me questions and stuff about this lady and stuff. I told him, like, what happened. I'm like, I ain't had no problems with her. All I did was come out and get my stuff. She wanted to do all of this, all that extra stuff. Like, it wasn't supposed to be none of that. Just go back to her class and get my candy and go back to the class that I went to. They sent me to. So, that's when it was her time to go. It was her time to get up there and talk her mouth. So she up there telling me something, yeah, she was my favorite student. And she was my, I don't know, she was always a helper with me, trying to make it seem like I started it. So they like, well, if she was your favorite student, why you throw a bag of candy in her head? Why you kicking her out your class if that's your favorite student? I thought if I was your favorite student, baby, you were supposed to look over me. You were supposed to look over me. Like, my mom was like, and if my child don't win this case, I'm whooping this lady ass today. Like, baby, you ain't had no reason to throw nothing at me. So I'm just like, this lady really be lying for real. Like, girl, how I'm your favorite student and you did this? I don't get it. Like, that ain't make no sense at all. And so that's when we beat the case. I beat the case because she hit a student. And that wasn't her first time hitting a student, y'all. She also hit my friend's sister. But that wasn't her first time. So that's when we beat the case or whatever. So she gets fired. She can't teach no more. I don't think so. Or not unless she just can't teach no more in Rapid County. But she gets fired. She got fired because she hit me. And she was supposed to hit me. Like, you threw a bag of candy at my head, girl. Is you silly? But yeah. So that's that right there. Like, I was so irritated. Like, that's why I'm like, now when I'm in school, like, them teachers want to fuss with me, I'm fussing their ass back. Because, baby, you not finna talk to me any kind of way and think that you just gonna get away with it. No. That's not what you about to do. So that's what happened. She tried to hit me with a bag of candy or whatever, and she got fired. But yeah, she got fired. Next time, you will learn to just hand me the candy and go about your day. That's it. Now look what happens. God don't like ugly. And you a grown old head. You a grown old head woman and trying to hit let me see. I'm 16 right now. So I'm 11th grade. So 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 16th to track 5, y'all. I was about 11 when she hit me. I was about 11 years old. Yeah, I was 11 because, like, that was the end of the school year. I was about 11 and this lady hit me. Girl, She need her ass beat still. But she stay, I think she stay in Fayetteville. I think that's where she said she stay, downtown Fayetteville. If I see that lady out somewhere, she probably dead by now. But if I see her out somewhere, I'm gonna whoop her ass. I'm gonna whoop her ass. But if you're not liking, comment, and subscribe, what are you doing? Turn on post notifications. Y'all, this is the end of the video. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more. The Bougie Brat is out.